All right. It wants to know the length of RU. RU is the mid segment. That means it is equal to half of the bases added together. So base 1 plus base 2, and base 1 is up here, base 2 is down there, or vice versa. It doesn't matter which one you call base 1 and base 2. All right. And so I'm going to go 1/2 2 plus 5. That's 7. Half of 7 is 3.5. Okay. So let's see. We got that guy taken care of. Hopefully that's going to be real straightforward. Just to remind you, you're putting down practice problems back in your notes, right? Or, you copy that problem down, you feel like 100%, I got to figure it out, then don't do any more additional problems, any more practice problems. Which coordinate pair represents an endpoint of the mid-segment of the trapezoid ABCD? Well, look, mid-segments are parallel to the bases, right? So these three lines are parallel to each other. And this guy is halfway between these two because these are the midpoints. That's how you make a mid-segment. You find the midpoints and you connect them. So there's a midpoint there, there's a midpoint over here. So if we find the midpoint of this vertical piece, that'd be the easiest one to find. 1, 2, 3. 3 is halfway between 0 and 6. And then you could just draw it horizontal, and you now have both midpoints or the endpoints of the mid-segment. So this point right here is 6, 3, right? So 6, 3, and this one over here is 0, 3. So I'm going to ask you probably just to draw the mid-segment, label the endpoints, all right? Not multiple choice tomorrow on the test. Let's go to the next one, number 15. All right, so we got a quadrilateral. The quadrilateral is a kite, okay? A kite has two sides equal that are consecutive with each other. So we're not skipping a side, it's not opposite sides, it's consecutive sides. And then two other sides that are congruent or equal to each other. And those two, like the two sides that are equal, are including angles that are not equal to each other. So 55 and 91, this is a dead giveaway that these two are the equal sides, these two are the equal sides, because the angles that are included between the non-equal sides, I know it's hard, a mouthful here, those are the equal angles, okay? So it says, how big is WXY? WXY, they want one of these guys. So there's a sum of 360 degrees in a quadrilateral, four sides, right? We could do the n minus 2 times 180 formula, but I hope you don't need that. But you could go, 4 minus 2 is 2. So we got 2 times 180. That's where the 360 comes from, right? And then we've just used up 55 and 91. 55 and 91, those two added together make 146. So that's 146. So I need to take 146 away from this guy. So let's see if I make that a 5 and this is a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. And then 5 minus 4 is 1 and 2. So there's 214 degrees. Let me circle that in a different color. There's 214 degrees between these two angles, right? So half of that 214 has to go here, the other half has to go down there. So let's divide 214 by 2. 1, 0, 2. No, that's not right. Let me undo that. Let's go a little slower. 1 times 2 is 2. We got 0. We bring the 1 down. Nope, 2 doesn't go into 1. Bring the 4 down, and then 2 goes into 14 7 times. So it's 107. You could just do that without long division. I was trying to show a little long division. Got a little lost there. So 107 right there, 107 down here. I hope I'm making that clear. Hey, we got a trapezoid right there, right? And it says find the measures of like angle C and D. Okay, so here is C right here. First thing you got to do is figure out where these angles are. And it tells me that A is 68 degrees. Okay, let's see here. This is 68. They also tell us that it's an isosceles trapezoid. Let's zoom in on this guy. That means that the sides like right here and right here are equal to each other. Now I see I put one tig there. That's really bad form on my part. These two angles aren't equal to each other. They're supplementary with each other. So if it tells me that that angle right there, the A, is 68. So is this one over here. It's 68. Okay, so this angle is 68 because the base angles are equal to each other. So I got like one tick mark there. I got one tick mark over here. If I have two tick marks here, I got to put two tick marks over here. So now that I know D is 68, I know these two angles here are supplementary. So I'm going to take 180 minus 68, and that gives us 112, I think. So this angle up here is 112. 112. All right. Let's see if I can just, review this real quick and make sure that we're doing okay before I shut the video off, right? So 16 was our last question. We're going to have something about an isosceles trapezoid. I might not draw these stairs on the test. I might take that picture off and just tell you one of the angles in the isosceles trapezoid. All right. Hey, thanks for watching my videos today. Good luck on the test tomorrow.